Hey, my name is Ibrahim. This is Mobile Techland, and on today's video, we got something different for you guys. So we're in 2021 right now, and sometimes when you go to the market and you want to purchase a device, you may be looking for the device which has the highest specs and the lowest price. So we have a device in particular, which is the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and this phone came out in February 2019, and it used to be one of the highest packed devices, which was packed with a lot of specifications, and it used to be a flagship device and used to be very powerful. However, just recently the Samsung Galaxy S21 got announced, and therefore you might be a bit confused on whether you should purchase this device, which is an old Samsung, which is, to be specific, this is a 2 years old Samsung S10 Plus, or you should go for the newest Samsung S21 Plus or S21, which is priced around 700 to £1,000. So compared to this device, which is only around £450 right now in the UK, and in America it should be around 500 US dollars, which is not a lot compared to 700 or 800 or even $1,000 or pounds. Therefore, when in 2021 you're looking into this device and you might be confused on whether you should purchase this phone or not, in this video we're going to be exactly going through that. Be going through the specification of the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and at the end of this video we are going to be talking about whether this phone is still worth buying in 2021. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Now let's talk about the specification of this phone. So the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus has a 6.4-inch dynamic AMOLED HDR display, and it is HDR certified, which means that you're going to get a better dynamic range, and you can also get you can get much crispier and sharper looking image and videos whenever you're watching it on this phone, which is great. This phone has stereo speakers, which is tuned by AKG, and from my own experience, AKG is a great company, and the speakers that they provide in the Samsung devices. But not only that, also the AKG headphones which you can use, such as one right here that I use myself. Now let's talk about the camera of this phone. So we have the Samsung Galaxy S21, we have the Samsung Galaxy S20, and those phones that are capable of recording 8K videos. However, one thing that you should know is that 8K video, it sounds great on a phone. However, it is not necessary to have an 8K video on your phone, because most of the times when you're going to go out, you're not going to take out your phone and start recording videos in 8K just out of any reason. First, 8K videos, they take way more space than 4K videos. So 8K to 4K, that's twice as much video memory that you're going to get into your phone. Also, some of the phones, so if you record 8K video, you're not going to be able to view it exactly at 8K in your Samsung device, because this is not a 8K panel or 8K display which you have in here. Therefore, you might want to transfer the video to a computer or laptop and then view it from there. Now let's get back to our Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So this phone has 3 cameras at the back and it has 2 cameras at the front, which leads up to 5 cameras in total. At the back you have a telephoto camera, then you have a wide camera, and then you have a ultra wide camera to capture a larger environment. The main and primary sensor, it's a 12 megapixel 4K camera. Therefore you can capture 4K at 30 or 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second, it's a great choice because you can shoot any video, and if you want to slow it down in post-production, then you can. Then on the front, 10 megapixel selfie camera. So you have 2 different cameras at the front. One of them is wide and one of them is standard, and you can use the wide one if you want to capture more people into one photo. Next, let's talk about the software of this phone. So the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, it has the latest version of Android 11, and on top of that it has One UI 3.0, which is great to have. And the processor of this phone, it's a Snapdragon 835, which is a flagship processor from 2019, which still holds up in 2021 because you will still get a great performance out of it, and you can also use it for gaming and multitasking without having to worry about the phone getting hot, or without having to worry about the phone not being able to handle the game or the task on your phone too well. This phone came with 128GB of storage, or you can choose up to 256GB and so on. So the type of storage, it was UFS 2.1, and currently I believe we have the UFS 3.1. So this is like a bit older than the one which we currently have, which is the 3.1 versus the 2.1 in the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Okay, so to conclude this video, as I promised, I'm going to tell you my own opinion on this phone, whether it is worth it or not. So the first thing that I'm going to say is that this is a great device, especially for the price point of £450, and therefore you should keep that on mind. That not many phones around this price range will have this many specification, and it will have this much power on the phone. The second thing that I should mention is that there are many gaps in this phone, which you will find, and most of us will not appreciate it. The first thing being is that the device has a UFS of 2.1 and not ultra fast storage of 3.1. Also, you have the Snapdragon 835, which is a 2 years old processor. Therefore, you might not find it as pleasing and as fast as the latest processor such as the S21. So those were the things that I wanted to mention. Apart from that, everything about this phone is great. For the camera, if you ask me, there isn't much that you're missing out on these cameras, especially because Samsung S10 Plus, because it is an old device, Samsung has updated their cameras through the software very often, and by doing that they have improved it a lot, which means that you're getting to capture amazing videos and photos. So to conclude, I'm going to say yes, this is a great device, and if you're thinking to buy this phone, then yes, go for it, because there isn't much that you're missing out. Everything about this phone is amazing, it's great. I've been using it myself for a few weeks now, and it is a very good device. I get the job done. If there is a game they want to play, it plays the game nice and smoothly without lagging too much, and you can play most of the games in HD or full HD resolution, or in ultra settings. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a like if you enjoyed it, and if you think this video helped you. Subscribe for any future videos, and turn on the bell notification so that you can get the notification when we upload a new video. My name is Ibrahim. This is Mobile Tech Land. I will see you guys in the next one.